On this episode of Kitchen Dads, we're doing a salad with carrots, apples, and beets. It's fresh, it's great tasting, simple, and it's delicious. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Cliff, and welcome to Kitchen Dads, where we're all about fun and food and family. We make a lot of food that's good for your soul and food that's good for your body, and a whole bunch that's in between. When carrots are in season, there seems like there's so many you don't know what to do with them. We're going to take these carrots and add in some Granny Smith apples and a beet for a great, fresh tasting, clean salad. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to make our sauce, kind of like a little vinaigrette for the salad. We're going to take a couple cloves of garlic, mash them up, and as a reminder, when you mash up your cloves of garlic, you put your knife down on top of it and you hit it with your palm. Right? This will remove the garlic from the skin. Right? Let's do this other one. And you can just gently chop it up. A rough chop is fine. We'll put it in our bowl. Now we need the juice of 2 oranges. If you don't have fresh oranges, you can just use a half a cup of orange juice. That's fine. You use a juicer, or you can just use your hand. If you get a few chunks in it, don't worry about it. It adds some a little extra texture to the salad. Now we're going to add in the juice of 1 lemon. Again, if you have a juicer, it's great. Salt and pepper to taste. So you're probably going to put in about a 1/4 teaspoon of fresh ground pepper and about the same amount of salt. And again, we like to use sea salt. We have a 1/4 cup of olive oil, which we're going to slowly pour into the juice. We're really not making a vinaigrette, we're just helping the oil mix with the juice. All right, we're gonna put this aside and let it sit. We'll work with the rest of our ingredients. So we want 2 Granny Smith apples. We were choosing Granny Smith for this recipe specifically because they're a little more tart and they mix well with the other ingredients. We're just going to use a vegetable peeler, or you can use a knife, but we want to peel and then core the apple. So we're going to cut the apples. You can core it or simply just cut around the core because we're going to end up grating these. I'm going to set these aside. We have 3 carrots. I just happen to have some purple and white carrots. You don't have to do that. Orange carrots are perfectly fine. I just like it. It adds a little more color to the salad. A lot of places it's hard to find these, so just if you have orange, that's fine. We're going to cut off the tops and the bottom. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to peel the carrot. I have a fresh beet for this salad, but if you can't find a fresh beet, don't worry about it. It's perfectly fine. You can use pickled beets. If you do have fresh beets, we're going to cut off the top and cut off the bottom to make it a little easier to work with. And then we're going to peel it the same way we peel everything else. Now, be aware that when you do this, the beets will stain your hands and your board a little bit. It adds such a nice color and texture to your salad. Especially if you don't have purple carrots. So we're going to shred all the vegetables. Now it is easier if you have a food processor, but if you don't, an old-fashioned box grater works just fine. Let's start with the apples. If you're using a box grater, make sure that you slow down when you get close to the end. You don't want to grate a little piece of your finger in it. I like to put carrots at kind of a 45-degree angle to the box grater. And with the carrots, because it's harder than the apple, I wouldn't go down to the very nub because it's going to get a little dangerous. A food processor really helps speed this up, but if you do by hand, you get the benefit of having a little extra workout. Now we're going to just take all of our ingredients, put them into the vinaigrette, mix it up, and then we're ready to go. Mix it well so you get a nice mixture of the apple and the carrots and of the beets. You can serve it right away. If you let it sit for 30 minutes, the flavors will intensify. The beet's going to turn everything red, but it looks so nice. With a piece of fish, a pork chop, or by itself. I like to hit it with a little bit of pepper on the end. Let's give it a shot. It's crunchy. The citrus flavors come through without being overpowering. Get a nice little taste of the pepper at the end. So for a quick, healthy salad anytime, a beet, apple, and carrot salad. You can't beat it. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we have some other recipes you can check out. And if you haven't subscribed, do it now because we get new episodes every week and we don't want you to miss one. Thanks again.